Mansfield, we've made it to Friday, the last day of this half term. Just a few more lessons to go, and you'll be kicking back in the sun, enjoying your half term. Really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that you are too. I want to second Mr. Walton's message, if you didn't get to see it yesterday, that it is a time for you guys to turn the screens off. Okay, I know it's slightly ironic that I'm telling you this through your screen, but at the end of the day today, once you've had the opportunity to kind of finish off your lessons and tie up any loose ends, that you try really hard to get yourself outside playing some more manual games, maybe some of the ones that Mr. Walton has suggested. And I've shared the video of his last kind of assembly of this half term from yesterday. I've posted below. So check out some of the games he suggests. Think about some of the things that you might do that get you outside, away from your screens, and giving you a really good quality break. I hope, like me, that even though this half term has been unforgettable for not all the greatest of reasons too, you think back and you think of some real highlights. For me, there's been so many from both kind of you guys in the house and for me at home in Morgan Manor. For you guys, it's been from Sophia Carey's video on cooking, seeing Annie Ivashkova in Paris this week, seeing Caitlin's incredible running feats, so much stuff, just small things, seeing the digger in Lexi's back garden. It's brought so many smiles, all of the things that you guys have been doing. I've loved seeing you in your tutor groups, seeing you in your Zoom on Tuesday morning, and getting all your feedback on Google Classroom. So huge pats on the back and well done, and thank yous to you for all your efforts this term in our kind of virtual Mansfield space. I've also loved this term personally, and I hope that you have too, things that have been going on outside of school. Max, for me, is just learning things left, right and centre, and mimicking and pointing and saying things. Yesterday we were in the park. I don't know if you guys know what Teletubbies are. It's a programme that's been around for a while. And Max is enjoying it. And a woman walked past us with purple hair, and Max pointed and said very loudly, "Tinky Winky!" Which has probably been one of my highlights of the week, at least. It was very funny. Now, a couple of quick updates before I wish you a very, very happy half term and let you head off to lesson 1. Firstly, runathon. You guys are ahead, and there's nothing. We're close behind you. My leg is absolutely killing, so I'm hobbling some kilometres to try and keep up. But I'm worried that you guys are getting away with it. So keep going today, and I will announce the winners on Monday when we get back after half term. With our creative showcase, I've had the chance to speak to some of the year 4s and talk to you about what's been going on as a result of your Google Forms. But here it is for you all now. So there have been loads of great suggestions, lots of things about singing and dancing and gymnastics, ideas about doing face painting, about writing a kind of story, or writing something and sharing a very short poem, or loads and loads of different creative things. Elisa Morin came up with this really brilliant idea of making something almost like junk modelling and creating a picture out of it, or using objects around you to create a picture. We had Amelia Landham suggested doing something on Scratch, which is really cool. Lots of people are thinking about doing some art and holding it up, or doing a time-lapse video of them doing something, or a stop-motion animation. I think Poppy's going to finish off a Sudoku and show her finishing it off and celebrating. So there are absolutely loads of things you can do. The rules then are going to be, for your clip, to only be, I would say max it. Well, you can send me more, but I'm going to have to probably trim it down to somewhere between 10 and 20 seconds. You can send me more, you can send me less. You guys have voted, and it was close, but not that close. The majority of you voted for Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling. So we're going to be using that as our backdrop. Kind of backing track, and I will put a link to that video below too. So Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake is going to be our track. If you want to sing or dance or do some gymnastics, try and do it to the rhythm and sound of the track that I share below. Okay? If you were absolutely desperate to do something to Matilda, which would have been a really, really lovely choice too. And I know lots of you voted for that, and might be a little bit disappointed that that's not our choice. If that's something that you really wanted to do and it's not going to work with the background, then can you send me an email or get in touch? Because if there's enough of you that really wanted to sing a bit or do something from that, then I could put it behind some credits, or we could have a follow-on bit of the Matilda track too. What I want most people or everybody really to do is Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling. So if you want to sing or dance, do it to that. If you're desperately upset because you had already planned something that you want to do to Matilda, can you just send me an email individually? Okay. So Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake is the song. It's about 5 minutes. There are 33 of you. So some of you might just want to hold up a picture and say, this is my amazing art, or tell us a bit about what it is. Some of you might want to do a dance routine that takes a minute or a minute and a half, and I'll just choose or cut out a little bit of it to make it the 4.5 minutes of the song. So that means don't go overboard and do a 3-minute dance, because I can't just do a video of one of you. But likewise, if you're doing something on Scratch or you're going to show a picture, can you somehow on it make it clear who it is? So that when we're going through the video and people are watching, they can see you either with your face holding it up or showing it or getting in the video. Or if you're doing something online, making sure your name's on the video too. So anytime over half term, preferably by Friday. And then I might have a bit of chance over kind of the following weekend to put something together. Might take a little bit longer depending on when stuff comes in. But ideally by the end of next week, if you could upload a short clip of yourself doing something creative to Drive and share it with me, that's probably the best way to do it. You can email things to me if that's the way you want to do it, but video clips are often too big to attach to an email and send, so it might be better to upload it to Drive and share it with me. Okay? I hope that you guys have a lovely, lovely half term. I'm feeling incredibly proud of all of you and everything that you've achieved this half term. And I can't wait to hear about what you get up to over your kind of half term break too. Have a restful time. Enjoy playing some games. Continue to be lovely, lovely girls and daughters and sisters to your family. Don't be brothers, you can be sisters. And I will really look forward to seeing you in a week and a little bit. Okay, so have a lovely, lovely break, and I'll see you soon.